Okay, is it working? Yes, I think it's working. Well, then I can start leveling. But uh, I will stay in Archaic Laboratory until level 61. I believe this is possible to achieve in the time frame of 1 hour. This is the goal. I need to unpack some more soul shots as well. So 8,000. Now that should be enough for entire level of leveling. No, for entire hour of leveling. And now I just need to... Oh no. I also need to learn new skills. Oh, this is an active skill that increases the simultaneous targets by 1. This is quite huge. War Frenzy. A lot of cool skills coming in as I level up. Oh no, do not aggro him. Okay. Thankfully. I'll upgrade the skills and then I'm interested in the simultaneous targets increase as well. Definitely have to check that out. Og. This is the last of them. And then... where is it? Ah, here it is. So I use it and then... What happens? Yes, I get 1 extra target that I can target. That is cool. Then I can start aggroing the monsters. Should be as easy as that. I'll run a circle around the room and that, like yesterday I managed to pull everyone like that. So hopefully today is the same. Hopefully. And my vitality has regenerated a bit. Even if I was not standing in town, it's now 2 levels worth of it. And that's really nice. Okay. Almost everyone is on me, but this golem decided not to. Or I guess I just was not close enough. Or no, he's bugged. Look at that. That's a bugged golem. That's funny. Or is he not aggro? He's aggro. Interesting. How did that happen? I don't know, but let's see. Let's see if I can put a couple of stunning skills in, and then yeah, this should work from now. Yeah, I'm regenerating plenty of HP, so that means I'm hitting a lot of targets. Yeah, I can already see that like majority of them are getting hit, and with the... Wait a minute, the fell swoop buff has disappeared, replaced by Warcry. So I can either have one or the other, but not both. That is strange. Didn't know it worked like that. I wonder if it's because they are like, if I have too many buffs, but doesn't look like it would overwrite the older buffs. Or that's how it should be, but let's see. I use Warcry and then I use Fell Swoop. Oh no. I just ran out. It simply ran out and I didn't notice. Ah, well, that makes sense. Let me open my stream or that. Ok. That while waiting, I will just see if the sounds were good. So I'll have to mute this. And then well, that makes sense. Let me open my. This is quite huge. Ok. Okay. Yeah, I'm regenerating plenty of HP. So. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. That works. Oh, the room has respawned. Wait a minute. Why is it like this? Oh, here. Nice. Perfect. Now I'm okay. And the room has no, the sounds are gone. That's because I muted everything. I just now noticed. Well, now it's fixed. Perfect. Wow, this was quite a lot of multitasking that I was doing, so it took a lot of effort. Did I just get 40% experience from that single pull? That is a bit crazy. I wonder if that's mostly because of bit level 2. Oh, I forgot. I need to open up Pandora box as well. I would have gotten even more. Nice. This golem seems to be stuck in place. Looks like he does not want to move. Is this the situation where I have to report a bug? Maybe I will. Is that a bug? Or maybe it is intentional? Okay, I will. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Oh, nice, nice. Well, now I have both of the buffs, so my targets have increased by 1. And I have Warcry on also. So yeah. It's a huge pull, but I'm hitting so many targets for so much damage that my HP is pretty much full. Always. It is really nice to see it going so well. Oh, I finally hit the 6000 HP mark as well. Might as well put a couple more skills in, because I have enough mana even without the herbs. But yeah, that was nice. But this golem is interesting. Let me actually aggressive the golem and see if it resets. Look at that! The golem isn't even moving, even when I'm aggressiving it. Now this is interesting situation. I don't think it was like that yesterday. Okay. Do we report a bug? Let me see. A bug report. I might do it after stream. I was not actually seriously beta testing, but now that I see a very obvious bug, it's a thing that needs to be reported, technically. But is it my problem really? Not really. Well, I will report it after the stream. Yes. After the stream, I will take 5 minutes of my time and report the bug to the game masters. But I don't have to do it, but I chose to do it because I don't know. Actually, are two of those golems stuck now? No, this one is not stuck. So that's good to know. At the end of the day, a single mob getting stuck in place is not a huge deal. I don't think. Again, maybe it does not even need to be reported because nobody cares about it. But what if I report it and then I get a reward for successful bug report? Maybe. Now I will think all stream about whether I will report the bug or not. When we think about a bug, what is a bug? Is a stuck NPC a bug? Or what is it? Or maybe when you cannot progress on a quest, it's a bug. Is it a bug if I cannot see the strength dia, but I can see the dex +4 die? Is that a bug? I would have to look up the definition of a bug first before making a bug report, so this might take extra time as well. So now we are looking at not only reporting a bug, but also finding out the definition of what is a bug and why do we need to report it. I don't know. It's a interesting situation that we have found ourselves in. Thankfully, the rest of the monsters are respawning as usual without any problems. I'm 59 as well, and 80%. I feel like I will be able to reach 61 and equip a grade by the end of the stream. Actually, let me switch the keyboards. I'm testing out a new keyboard, but it's not ideal. Oh, this is a mess. Okay, let me switch back. I will do it later. Oh no. Okay, the room has respawned. Oops. Everything is going wrong. Okay. But yes, what is a bug? It's a good question. Okay, I will now pull another room worth of monsters and then deal with them, expecting about 30% XP. About that much. Yes, this golem was certainly not here yesterday. It got like this from, like, I guess the server restarted, my guess would be, and it got stuck like this. Unless there was no server restart. Uh-oh, I forgot that I need to start buffing myself. Oh, but it's fine. I can survive this. Yes, I am. I am surviving this. So good. The mobs are falling. Oh, so my stunning skill seems to be doing quite a lot of work. Like, whenever I stun, I see at least a couple, 2 or 3 mobs getting stunned. so it's real helpful. Yeah, here maybe 4 mobs got stunned. It's a nice skill and definitely can mean a difference of surviving a pull or dying in the middle of it, if it's like very close in terms of survivability, like you get to 30% HP or stuff like that. Yeah, but now with Pandora box, thankfully I remembered to apply it. I just in case I should probably put it in the hotbar, because I almost forgot. Almost forgot. Like I did first pull, and unfortunately it was the pull with vitality level 2. I did it and it was without Pandora box, so not ideal. Oh, my inventory is almost full, but it's not like I need any items dropped from here, so it can be full unless I'm going to like accept a quest or something. Then maybe it's important to not have a full inventory, but yeah. Ah no, the mobs are still respawning. I may need to do another circle around the room, but I used provoke, so it should be fine, but might not be. Yeah, so which one is bugged? This one or that one? That one, yes. It's always the same one. Like, nobody else is bugged but that. This one is fine. So just this single golem out of like 30 golems or 40 golems. One of them, I even used provoke on him, right? I think I did. And yet, and even so, it didn't move. It didn't even react. I wonder what would happen if I just went and attacked him. I will do that after this pull. But obviously not now, not with this huge train on me. A huge train of monsters that are following me. Whoa. I really like the look of this. When I have so many mobs following me and then it perfectly hits almost every single one of them. It's so satisfying to see so many monsters getting hit by a single auto attack. But now it's the question, the moment of truth. Can we reset this and fix the bug? Can we reset the golem here? Look at that! It is a really rare bug. The mob is not even reacting to my attacks. This is huge. I might have found a real bug. I wonder if after spawning this mob will still be frozen. It gave me Adena, it gave me XP, but it didn't fight back. I was just hitting him, but nothing happened at all. Very interesting. Now I will wait for the rest of the room to respawn, so I can do a proper pull. I'm 66%, so that means next pull will get me very close to a level up. So yes, that means I will have the honor of buying new equipment today. So A grade, definitely. I just need to get those two more levels in, and then yeah, then the fun stuff begins with the A grade. I can then also maybe try out Tower of Insolence. I just thought of it. Tower of Insolence would be fun, or maybe even something else. I don't know. Somewhere with lot of mobs, and preferably mobs that are not ranged or mage, so that way I can, well... Oh, it's the Stooked... Ah, no, it's not the Stooked mob. The room is empty, but I don't know if that's because the... If that's because the mob fixed itself, or if it just didn't respawn yet. Uh-oh, forgot my skills. Started hitting, or it might turn out badly. No, it's fine. Wow, I'm hitting so far back. Like I'm right here, and I can see the splashes of soul shot going all the way to the last mob, pretty much. I'm hitting almost entire pack of monsters. My HP doesn't even move. This is one of the most satisfying things to do in Lineage 2, probably, hitting lots of mobs at the same time. The only thing that would make it even more satisfying probably would be if the drops accumulated on the ground, because usually you would have Adena and other items dropping on the ground. Oh, I think the monster fixed itself. The room is empty. That means it was just a one-off thing. Unless the mob is behind this column, then yeah, it fixed itself, because I can only see an empty room. That's nice. So it was not a bug, it was just a very... maybe a rare occurrence of a frozen monster that fixes itself after respawning. So that's good. I will not need to report a bug now. It saves 5 minutes, plus I would have to search for a definition of what is a bug. Saves another couple of minutes. It's nice. I can focus on leveling instead. And I'm 96%, so next pull I am 100% going to get level 60, unless something happens and I get stuck on some sort of corner and lose all of my HP. But if all goes well, then level 60 most likely. Some of the mobs are still respawning, I think. Hopefully I can aggro all of them without having to backtrack. No, don't tell me this mob is bugged as well. Look, it is. Oh no, it isn't. It must have just respawned. Okay. I'm losing quite a lot of HP, so hopefully I don't have to stand in place anymore, because it would get me to like lower than 30% possibly. Yes, I just aggroed the entire room, so we're good. The mob hasn't stuck at itself. Perfect. Now just need to find a proper target, and that's it. Yes. Hit the mobs and receive experience. Sounds like a pretty simple thing to do. No way! I am losing HP. Why is that? Must have been because I chose a poor target that was not in line with others. But I pressed F2 again and it fixed itself. Thankfully. And because it went well, I'm now level 16. And even more than that, maybe I'll get up to 20% or something like that. It's certainly possible, or not. I got 14%. Well, obviously now I'm getting a bit less XP, because the mobs are a bit lower level than me. Not even a bit. By quite a lot. And look at that, I have another set of skills now to upgrade. So while I wait for the mobs to respawn, I can do it. Interestingly, as a warlord you get light armor mastery as well. I wonder if it's actually worth it to go for light armor. Let's see. Increases physical defense and evasion if you wear light armor. Maybe evasion could be useful? Not quite sure. Okay, the room is respawning now again. I'm just going to wait extra maybe 20 seconds. Because the mobs are still not fully spawned in yet, and I want to get all of them instead of just a couple and then have to go back and grab the remaining mobs. So since I reset the mob, that stuck mob, everything has been fine, which is really nice. Everyone has been aggroed, I guess, but I do see two more, or was it one more? Yes, just one more in this corner here. I must have missed it, but he's aggroed now as well, and I can just quickly run into my corner here and start hitting the mobs. Nice. The hit points are regenerating, so it tells me that I have targeted correctly. Like the target, I chose a proper target, because sometimes like some of the mobs stand in a awkward place, and if you target him, then I guess your whole arm doesn't swing in an optimal way to hit most of the mobs, but now it does. And yeah, wow, this must be one of the fastest pulls that I have done in this place, because they fell really fast. Must be the combination of Fell Swoop and War Cry. Nice. So 29%. I'm getting much lower experience now. I was at 14%, and so I got 15% only. To level up I will need like 5 more pulls. 5 more pulls to get to 61, and then I'm certainly not staying here anymore. The mobs are already light blue. It's just a matter of maybe a level or two until they turn deep blue. and then the experience really goes down. So it would be very suboptimal to keep leveling here. And that's why I will not do it. Okay, the room seems to me like mostly respawned, but I can still see a couple of mobs popping in. Yeah, I should have waited a bit more, but thanks to Provoke, I can aggro them anyway from farther away, and I'm not having that many. Like, my mana problems are not nearly as bad as they were before, and I don't even know why. Is it because I'm not using skills that much, or just because I have more mana or something? Ah, still missed one mob somehow. Two mobs. Oh no. Now I have to go back and pick him up. I guess I'll do that. Okay, now the entire room is on me. Very nice. Both of the skills are on, and time to gain a lot of experience, because this is another full room that I will defeat probably. Looks like I will. The mobs are definitely getting very low. Not all of them, but I think like this golem is the strongest out of the bunch, because look how long it takes for me to defeat him. I wonder which type of golem in this room is the strongest. I don't know, but actually they all seem pretty strong to me. Oh, nice. 45% now. While I'm waiting, I'm going to switch the keyboard, because I'm accidentally pressing the Windows button, because I'm not used to it. So I'll just hopefully... Okay, nice. Yeah, that works. Or does it? Now I have to put this cable under the keyboard. Now it works. Yes. Okay. That does seem fine now. Back to the usual stuff. Anyways, is the room respawning? Oh, yes. It is. I will still wait a bit more, I guess maybe 20 more seconds. I said that last time, but I didn't wait. So now I will wait. Yes. Well, has it already been 20 seconds? I wasn't counting. Hopefully it was. So let's see. I'll go left first. And just run another circle around the room. This is seriously one of the craziest leveling places, like design wise. Just an empty room, no obstacles, and every single mob is aggro. No roots, no sleeps, no poisons, no debuffs, nothing. Just a dream room for anyone that's using a polar arm. Wait a minute, this golem respawned just now. It's a very interesting leveling area when you think about it. Okay. I feel like I'm not as deep into a corner as I was before, but seems like it's still good enough that I'm not losing HP. Still regenerating great amounts of HP. I'm definitely wondering though, how many targets am I hitting simultaneously? It's seriously hard to tell, but I can see that I do hit a lot. Like a lot of them seem to be getting hit simultaneously. So I don't know how much of a useful thing is having Tell Swoop. Maybe there is a limit to how many enemies you can hit, but I'm not reaching that limit, so Fell Swoop might not even be of any use to me. Maybe this is for people who are pulling hundreds of mobs, if that's even possible. I mean, where could you even pull 100 mobs? Maybe in Ice Merchant Cabin, Frost Lake. There they have a lot of mobs. Certainly not in, well, maybe in Catacomb, but in Catacombs one room is 8 mobs, or is it more? So that's not too many. Certainly to make 100 mob pull you would have to walk a lot. Like you would have to have probably entire catacomb to yourself, which hardly happens, or maybe. Okay, seems like everyone has a respawnet, and if not, I will use provo. No, not everyone is respawnet. Did you? I did see that at least one more mob popped in as I was walking past it. So some of the, I wonder if it's because some of the mobs have a longer respawn timer, or it's because some of them die first and the others later because they're stronger. They probably just die later. The respawn rate, it would make sense that the respawn rate is the same. And I still managed to miss one mob right here, even while using provoke. Interesting. But now I think the entire room has been pulled. So don't forget the buffs. Yes, thankfully this time I didn't forget and cast my skills in time. Perfect. Let's try stunning. It's hard to see just how many mobs did I stun. Like I keep using it just to see if there are a lot of stunned mobs, but right now, no, not really. Maybe a couple, if even that. And then also another question is how long the stun lasts, because if I stun the mob and it stuns him for a second, does that make a huge difference, or does it really matter? Well, even a second, if the mob does one attack a second, then you are saving yourself some HP, but not much, I guess. 117 items. Whoa, I got a... Is that a... That might be a rather rare recipe. That's a 100% top B grade? Is Ice Storm Hammer top B grade? I really don't know. Could be, but I mean, it needs skill level 6. Maybe it's not top B grade. I have never used that weapon, so I cannot tell if it's top or not. But it sounds like it's from not from the older batch of weapons. So it's like stuff that was added in interlude possibly. So likely not low B grade, or maybe. So strange. I'm 76%, so with how things are going I need 2 more pulls to level up, and then I can go and get myself A grade. Hopefully this time I can pull all of the mobs without having to go back and get the rest. Just because there is one straggler standing there, or because he was too late to respawn. I think I waited enough for this pull, so let's see. No, looks like there are a couple of stragglers now. Funny, but that's all of the mobs. Now I have all of them on me, and after this, oops, wrong skill. After this pull, I should be really close to 61. So let's see how it goes. Oh, I don't think I'm in a best position here. Oh, maybe I am. No, I actually am. I'm regenerating Hashpa very quickly. So, felt like I was not hitting anyone for a second there, but it might have been just a bit of lag. Yeah, I used the stun skill and one of the golems got stunned, but I did notice it was only for maybe a second. So it is, I guess, situationally useful. I guess when you stun, let's say 10 mobs for a second, you're saving yourself 10 attacks, saving yourself from 10 attacks, so obviously it's useful. Especially since it's not only a stun, it also does damage, just not as much as Whirlwind. It does a bit more, but not by much, just maybe 20% more damage, but it doesn't stun. If I wanted some extra power, I guess I could turn on vicious stance, but it uses quite a bit of mana, so maybe I should not. And now it's waiting time. I will wait for the room to respawn. After this pull, I will scroll of escape back to town as well. I will wait extra 10 or 20 seconds just so everyone respawns. And this should be it. Yes. Nice. Hopefully all of the mobs are getting aggro. Oh no. I left one again. Not even one. Actually, 3 of them got left behind. It's not that much of a big deal because I'm still getting so much XP here, even having to like backtrack a bit just to aggro the leftovers. It's worth it. And now, yes, everyone is following me, so that's good. And then the buffs. Hopefully this is a successful pull. Then I am level 61. And I will use all of the mana because I will not need any more mana after this pull. As well as I will level up, so I would be getting full mana after this anyway. Even if I used up everything, I'd get it refreshed. This pull is somehow more difficult than the previous one. I feel like I was losing a bit more HP than compared to the last time. So somehow maybe... Oh, look at that! One of the mobs is now deep blue. So this is the perfect place to get 61. But after that, maybe not so good anymore. Nice. Perfect. Level 61. And that means I can... Oh, can I buy... Blessed Scroll of Escape? I can't. I think I saw it before, but maybe not. Wait a minute, I can learn Divine Inspiration. It increases the amount of buffs that I can receive. And that is nice. Let's learn it, but... Oh, I need a book for it. I think maybe I saw it in one of the shops. Like my shop. Or was it the NPC beta helper in Giran? Let me go to Giran actually and see. We have a couple of people. I think I saw those same people from the other days I was streaming, so they just sit there. Okay, so what do I wanna do? Oh, there are advanced buffs. Wait a minute. Oh, I could have taken a set of advanced buffs. Didn't even notice that. Interesting. How strange that I didn't notice that before. I was always using the basic buffer. And the basic buffer certainly was not giving me greater might, as well as counter crit, nor the queen buff. And some of the songs and dances were not there as well. Well, that's great. I will use the advanced buffs then, from now on. Anyways, that means I'll have a huge upgrade in fighting power. Let's see. What polearm do I need? Is it called a glaive? Yes, the loom glaive. A white blow broadens the angle of attack, or increases accuracy, or gets more HP. I guess white blow is the only thing that I can really make use of. And actually, let me empty my inventory a bit. I have so much stuff in here. Do I need to hold Alt to move it? Oh yes, perfect. I don't need the to confirm it every time I move it into the selling window. Perfect. That way I can empty my inventory really fast, really quickly, compared to if I had to confirm it every time. Yes, now it's perfect. I can just very quickly unclutter it. Nice, I'll sell all of the stuff that I don't need. And then see what we're working with. And I definitely wanna try out the new A-grade equipment. Time to sell. Transaction complete. And I have plenty of inventory space now. Good stuff. Back to the store. And I'm going to over-enchant my Talum Glaive at least to +5, ideally +7. So let's buy some EWAs. For that purpose. I guess the best way to do it would be to enchant everything to +3, every glaive that I have to +3, but maybe for the first one I'll just enchant it normally, and it could go up to +7 just randomly, so why not try? Ah, it couldn't. Can I buy some sort of enchanting chance increase? Wasn't it here? Oh, let's see. What is that item called? I don't know, so I'm just kind of looking through and trying to find it. There are dice here. Fashion, it's definitely not going to be in fashion. Some firestones, those I can use later. And then, what was the... Oh, okay. Oh, well. Ok, I guess I'm going to enchant it the old-fashioned way. Yeah. I'll get all 5 of those Talum Glaives to +3 and then get them, try to get them as high enchant level as possible, and just keep one after every other Talum Glaive inevitably burns, unless they somehow make it to +16, which is rare, but I assume it happens. I assume to someone somewhere on some Lineage 2 server at some point in time that person started enchanting, couldn't stop, and randomly got +16 on his first enchanting of some D-grade weapon, which would be absolutely hilarious. Okay, every single one of the Talum Glaives that I have is +3 now. Time 2. Okay, first one burns. No surprise there. Another one burns. That's concerning, I would say. But this one is successful. So we have first one. Another one burns. That is sad. I have only a single Talum Glaive. +4 out of 6, was it? I need to buy myself another batch of Talum Glaives, I guess. And more enchants. I need 100 more, probably. This might take a while. I did not think it will be so difficult to enchant a Talum Glaive. I didn't even get to +5 from, was it 6 or 5 different separate Talum Glaives. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. Might be one of the unluckiest enchanting endeavors ever happened. Thankfully, those items are just test items, so it doesn't necessarily matter that much. So here, almost done with them. Almost done with getting them to +3. But after that comes the difficult part of getting them past +3. So far, I got to +4 only 2 times. Yeah, 2 times out of 6 or something like that. And yeah, maybe this batch of weapons will be better. I wonder if it will be. Time to start the serious enchanting, so here comes first one. Okay, we have another +4, promising start, and another one. This is huge, actually huge. Another one. I'm feeling a +10 out of this batch here. Somehow I thought of that number. Let's see if I can get one of them to +10, because we have a solid base here. We have 6 Talum Glyves +4. All we need to do is keep enchanting. +5. Let's go. I like where this is going. +5 again. Another +5. Ok. Now this is what I call a successful enchanting session. And another one. All of them might be +5. Let's see. Yes, all of them are +5. This is a easy +10. At least on one of the Talum Glyves. Ah, first one to burn out of the successful batch. How will the next one go? It went well. 2 +6 and 3 +6. This is huge. I'm definitely feeling a +10. Anytime now. No, only one of them burned. This is almost unheard of. +7. We are getting that +10. Oh, this one burned. Maybe I should stand in water. I wonder if standing in water would help. Okay, another one burned, but we already have 2 legendary Talum Glyves +7. 3 of them. Now I only need one of them to make it to +10. Okay, the chances start slimming down very quickly. Actually, it's over. All of the Talum Glyves but one have burned, but I have my initial goal of getting one to +7. Perfect. Okay, now on to the armor. Do I go for Dark Crystal heavy set for the lulz? Or maybe Majestic? How would I look in Dark Crystal heavy set? Let's see. What does it give? It takes away 2 strength and gives 2 con. It's not ideal, but I don't want to use Talum armor just because it's so common. And we've all seen Talum armor before. But who uses Dark Crystal heavy? That's right, almost nobody. And I think Dark Crystal might be worth it. If I enchant it to +6 or higher, my physical defense and mana regeneration will increase as well. Oh, where is the helmet? Nice. Now I have the full set effect. Plus I get +4% to healing amount. Does it include vampiric rage? Or is that from outside only? I don't know, but what I know is that Dark Crystal is a great armor set. And I will still need to buy the Javelry. Do I have a Javelry bundle? Oh yes, they do have jewelry bundles. Here's majestic set. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Let me equip it as well. I might go for a +6 on the armor set as well. I really want the extra physical defense.